Yo, this your boy Pete Camp, putting the camp stamp on it. Come chop it up with you about your boy Diddy holding the black vote hostage. So he did a interview with Naomi Campbell, and this is what his sentiments was. And I wouldn't have a problem with it if he had done it back when the primaries was going on, like, you know what I'm saying, like way before. Like, why would you wait till there's two candidates to do it now? But I'm gonna let you hear from the horse's mouth and let him tell you what he feel.
The black vote is not going to be for free. We're going to have to see some promises. You know, what are we getting in return for our vote? Nothing has changed for Black America. And in order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats or because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. You know, we can't trust politicians, you know, so we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build a wall, Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of Black and brown people, or else he can't get the vote. I will hold the vote hostage if I have to.
You said it here, said it first.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
So the first part that disturbed me about this is that I liked the video before I could get all the way through it. I got like fingers. I got Instagram like fingers. I mess with Diddy. I mess with a lot of people who be out here pro-black and this, that, and that. And before I could finish the video, I had hit like. And then by the time I finished, I got it back. Like, give my like back. I hope my name don't show up as I like this, Diddy. Because I'm coming to slap Instagram and you too. I didn't get my like back, cuz, okay? Because this is ridiculous. Look, all I'm saying is, this is not something to say now. This is something you say when the primaries are going on. When you got a plethora of candidates. You got, you know, about 8 Democratic candidates. You got about 8 Republican candidates. So we can decide, hey, if we're going to put the black pressure on them to say, what are you going to do for black and brown people? Let's do it now. Let's make them all have an agenda as they're coming and giving their speeches and giving their debates and giving their productive assignments to society. What are you going to do for black and brown people? It's the time now for you to say that. And you have a plan for us before we even choose to vote for you in the primaries. So if I wanted to, I could say, you know what, I don't like what the Democrats are saying, but I like what this other guy and the Republicans are saying. I don't know him as well, but I like what he's saying. And I would definitely vote for him over voting for Trump. Give me that choice then. Don't wait till when it's 2 candidates left to give me this choice, because when it's 2 candidates left, you doing the Ricky Bobby on me, bro. You hitting me. What do you say? If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm saying? And it's only 2 candidates. So if you're telling me not to vote for Joe Biden, then who's left? Donald J. Tan, stupid looking Trump. And that's not acceptable to me. He got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's not a choice at this point. Some of the dumb rhetoric and some of the stupid things he was saying. And I'm gonna link in right here. Shout out to Lovely T for this information. I follow her. She like go check her out. But I was about to make a video before I peeped the rest of what was going on this. And this is where Kenny Barnes come into play. Shout out to Lovely T for putting me up on this. So Kenny Barnes says, this statement is very irresponsible at this point. The only option is to get Trump out of office. Come on, champ. Encouraging people to stand by this is not an option. Hashtag vote or die. Then he goes back to see the comments and he get blocked by Diddy, right? Then Diddy deleted comments and other comments that were pro-Biden. You know what I'm saying? But he left the Trump comments, though. You know what I'm saying? So Kenny Barnes, I guess, goes back to his page and says, wow, at Diddy, you erase my truthful comment and keep your vote for Trump comments on your page. Then you block me, LOL, and you're really going to wait till it's 2 candidates to say that you're holding our vote? Come on, champ. This is not leadership. Where were you doing the primaries? What happened to the hashtag vote or die? Trump being put out of office is the only option, period. And this is what I agree with. This is what I was just saying is, why would you wait till now to relinquish these sentiments to the people? Why would you want to rile the people up now that we only have Trump and Biden to choose from? I would have rather you riled the people up when we had 8 candidates on the Democratic side, 8 candidates on the Republican side. However many candidates there were, but something to give me to be like, you know what? I'm not a Republican, but I like what this guy as a Republican is saying. I might want to choose him instead of the Democrats. Give me a choice. But right now, you're not giving me a choice. You're giving me 2 guys, and one is not a choice of mine. He's not a choice of many. He's an idiot, and he's unfortunately our president. But you're going to tell me that you're going to hold my vote? How did you become the voice of all of us? All black people. You're not speaking for all of us, bro. Sometimes I would give people the go to do that, but in this case, you're really trying to throw an underhand. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to say something like you woke, but on the underhand, you're throwing it to the people as, oh, if Joe Biden don't support us and say what he gonna do with us, this and all of this, that, and the other, then we got to vote for Trump. If you're not saying that, then what are you saying? If you don't vote for Biden, then don't vote at all. Which is emphatically a vote for Trump. No, we need all hands on deck to vote against this man. Not people to take their vote and put it in a pocket and say, we're going to hold this vote. And maybe not vote for Biden. But then you got all these Trump people coming out with guns and protesting and Governor Whitmer about doing the stay at home. They don't want to stay at home. They want to go to the beach and sip enchiladas and eat enchiladas, whatever. You know what I'm talking about there. But come on. All of these retarded people want to do all of these retarded things and touch and rub on stuff. And you got people licking toilets and all this stuff. Like, come on, man. This is not the time for this. You know what I'm saying? But if, like I say, Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last. If you ain't voting for one, then you're voting for the other. And if you're not voting for Biden, then you're voting for Trump. And if you don't vote for Biden and you don't vote for Trump, you're voting for Trump pretty much. And all you Trump voters out there, shut up. I don't like you. I don't care. Okay? And I got some homies that's pro-Trump. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We can share pictures of chicks twerking in the DMs, but other than that, I don't like you on here, okay? Shut up. You know who I'm talking to. I ain't gonna say your name. You know who I'm talking to. But look, so then here comes Diddy's son, Prince JDC, which I guess he says Justin. You got all our numbers, OG. You could have reached out privately and had a conversation, and still can. As black kings, we should handle a situation like this better than... We should handle situations like this better than just posting on IG. What does this solve? Well, first, IG is a big enough platform to handle this on. This is not the platform that Puff did the interview on. It's a huge platform. Teddy Riley and Babyface just did a battle on it and had 4 million people trying to get in there. This is not the platform to handle this on. This is a huge platform. Don't discourage this. You know what I'm saying? And then all I'm saying is this is the platform that Diddy came to drop this interview on. So when Kenny Burns responds to it on it, don't discount it. And then here comes Naomi. Here to that, fam. Etiquette. Etiquette? What? Like what Kenny Burns did wasn't etiquette? Okay, definition of etiquette. The customary code of polite behavior in social or among members of a particular profession or group. He handled it with etiquette. He said everything that he could say without being disrespectful. He didn't cuss at you. He didn't say nothing disrespectful to you. He didn't throw no jabs at you. He just gave you a different point of view on what you're spewing to the people. And I don't think that deserves a block. You know what I'm saying? And it should have got anger. I'm going to give you that. It should have been anger and not etiquette, because some of the things that this stupid president of ours is saying should revoke anger amongst the people. You got people, you telling people to inject bleach and Lysol into that. Like, come on, man. How dumb are you? How dumb are you? I'm not even going to go into the depths of dumbness that this president has spewed upon the people. But you want to tell me that we should continue to be etiquette. Look, Michelle Obama keeps saying, when they go low, we going to go. At some point, I got to hit the knees. I'm sorry. At some point, because your kneecaps is coming off. You understand that? When you're messing with Michelle, you might be able to keep your kneecaps. When you come messing with me, I'm knocking kneecaps off, cuz I'm going to be proud of them. I'm going to wear a kneecap around I'm going to put them on a chain and wear it around my neck. This Donald Trump kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wear it. And, okay. So then Diddy responds, to who it may concern. He wouldn't even give the man his friend, Kenny Burns. This is his friend. They know each other before this. He wouldn't even give him the respect of saying his name. After he done blocked him, of course, after he done blocked him. But to whom it may concern, it's called black leverage. This is not for any of you scared to death, Tom Negroes. Love. This is smoke. Look, first of all, don't use my dog Farrakhan with the scared to death Negroes tactic, okay? You didn't come up with that. Don't use it. Because you ain't speaking for all of us right now. Farrakhan speak for black folks. Don't be mixing up what we doing with Farrakhan right now, okay? Because you're about to have me come after your kneecaps, okay? Buddy. Good buddy, as my man Ha Davis say. But all I'm saying is, you threw the time in there. You didn't think I noticed that, right? This is not for any of you scared to death, Tom Negroes. Love, this is smoke. Okay, so let's give you a lesson, Diddy. Uncle Tom was really Josiah Henson. And the book was written about this, was about Meritorious Manumission. It was written by a woman named Harriet B. Stover. And she wrote the book called Uncle Tom's Cabin. Now, what you need to know, Diddy, is that in that book, the bad guy was Sambo, not Uncle Tom or Josiah Henson, as you don't know. Now, what is meritorious manumission? Meritorious manumission is granted to slaves who distinguish himself by saving the life of a white master or his property, inventing something that a white slave master could make a profit from, or snitching on a slave rebellion. A lot of bad stuff going on here. This is all the things that Sambo did. Not Uncle Tom or Josiah Henson, as I should say here. Uncle Tom wouldn't beat a black woman. Uncle Tom, and let me get a shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson for giving me this game. I don't agree with Dr. Claude Anderson's voting habits, but he gave me some good game to give to Diddy on this day here, so I'm gonna give it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give where the prominence came from. You know what I'm saying? I respect you, Doctor. But Uncle Tom wouldn't beat black women, wouldn't beat other blacks to make them pick more cotton. He would take cotton out of his bag and put it in other people's bag so they wouldn't get beat in the morning. He wouldn't tell where black folk had been hiding when they broke free of slavery. Black folk breaking out from slavery, going in the woods and this, that. He wouldn't tell them where they went. Like, Uncle Tom is the hero. Just so you know, why you throwing the time in there, you know what I'm saying? And all the scared to death time, Negroes, and this is smoke and all that. Shut up. You don't even know what you're talking about. I should come get your kneecaps off your knees right now. Because you don't know what you're talking about. But I digress, Negro. And then he reversed to Killer Mike. Somebody who always know what he's talking about better than you, Diddy. You don't even, now you have to go get rescued by one of our brothers who really be knowing what he's talking about. And I'm going to ride with Killer Mike on this just a little bit. But I'm going to have to get at you on this too, Killer Mike. But he says, Killer Mike at Diddy. Comments about the black vote being taken advantage of is not an endorsement for Trump or the Republican Party. He is saying that the Democratic Party has benefited from the black vote more than any other party. Therefore, black people have earned a better deal from Democrats. And then Diddy says the black vote will not be free this year. Look, to Killer Mike, I understand what you're saying. I've been understanding what you're saying when you said it before. But all I'm saying is, I dig what you're saying, and the Democrats ain't gave us a fair shake and all of that, but this is not the time to do that. Just like I said earlier, this is not the time, bro. When it's down to Biden and Trump, I would have respected this coming from y'all when there was 8 candidates on this side, 8 candidates on that side. I could have an actual choice of, you know what, if I don't like these Democrats, I could go to Republican side and choose the best Republican that I want to get my sentiments across. But now, y'all wait till it's 2 candidates, one of which is the orange Julius of stupidness in this world, hating on everybody, saying the dumbest things you can ever say as a president, and then you expect me to say that I'm supposed to give him some type of respect? I'm supposed to give him some type of, I'm supposed to withhold my black vote from Joe Biden to submit to this? Come on, man. That's nuts. Why would you wait till there's 2 candidates to say this? Our black vote, it deserves more than that. You should have said this when there were plenty more candidates to say this to. And if you don't, then it leaves me to think that you have an underlying agenda here. It leads me to think that you're trying to get your Kanye on, as Lovely T said. Kanye done turned into a billionaire right now. If that's true, I don't know if it's true, but if it is true, then that's motive to see that you're doing what you're doing right now, Diddy. Come on, man. Like, you don't wait till there's Donald Trump and then Joe Biden and say, we're going to hold the black vote hostage. And if we don't, it's business. It's business. That was key word to me. It's business. If we don't get what we want, then we're going to have to hold the vote. So if you hold the vote, then who's the vote going to? It's going to Donald Trump. If black folks don't vote against him, it's like I say, it's Ricky Bobby, baby. It's Talladega Night. If you ain't with me, you're against me. If you're not first, you're last. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not first, you're last. And if you hold the black vote hostage, then you're putting yourself in last place. Who's left in first place? Come on, man. It ain't geometry. It ain't, it's not difficult, the mathematics that's left to do. And all I'm saying, for you people that's voting for Trump, do what you do, man. I don't care. Go drink bleach, inject yourself with Lysol. Please do. I encourage it because it leads me to have less conversations like this. Please sprinkle comment over your donuts if you have to. They listen. It ain't nothing but confectioner's sugar. You just sprinkle it right on the, what I'm saying, make your little chocolate lava cake, sprinkle you some comment on top of that, and just knock it down. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. That's what Trump said, ain't it? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just go and do it. Just eat it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Huh? Just eat it. Just put the Lysol, get the syringe and hit your vein with the Lysol. Hit it one time. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. That's what Trump tell you, don't it? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, man, anybody that got a better mind than this, use your better judgment, use your mind, and put it to use, and think for once. Don't let Diddy just guide you in the way of whichever his mind is going. I don't know which way he playing this, but I'm going to say he playing it towards his pockets. It's something in the background that you don't see that, it's what the government do. Government often gives you something up front and takes something out your back pocket. So I think Diddy's taking a page out of that notebook. So it is what it is. But this your boy P Camp, man. Signing off emphatically, or whatever big other word that I done learned from T.I. can come across as. But yo, check your boy out, man. Tell me what you think, what you don't think, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. This your boy P Camp. Like, love it, subscribe. Hit the button. Hit the button with your pinochle head self. You better hit the button when I'm coming slap. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing no more. Hit the button, I'm coming get at you. It's your boy P Camp, putting the camp stamp on it, man. Get at your boy, tell me what you think.